Okay, so let's give this another go, shall we? Technical difficulties earlier messed up my first stream. I'm not 100% sure what happened. It wasn't necessarily technical difficulties on my side, but I reached to a point here and I just saw black. Well, mainly black. But it's fine because I'm feeling this. So today we're playing Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth from the Ashes. Well, actually, there are several books, and I think this book is from the Ashes. So it's Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth. This was released back as far back as 2017 on the Switch. No, it was released on PC, Linux, Mac, Xbox One, and PS4 back in 2017. I think it was August the 17th. And then fast forward to 2023, the 1st of March. The 1st of March, it was released on the Switch. The Switch finally got its port. I never played this before. I got this version, knew nothing about it. When I think of Pillars of the Earth, I think of something else. But yeah, it's an interactive novel. It's more than that, actually. It's more than that. There's actually more to it than I expected. But it gets really dark, really fast. You know, it's I haven't heard any profanity, no blood and gore or anything like that. But a little I experienced, it gets pretty dark, really fast. I have to say thank you to Daedalic for the Switch key. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, that's right. So there are 3 books. The third one is called Eye of the Storm. We've got Sowing the Wind, and I'm starting off with the first, which is From the Ashes. So this is Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth. 3 parts, 3 stories, 3 books, several chapters in each. And it's not one of those fast action games. It's one of those games for people who love a good narrative, a good story, good plot, you know. And especially if you're into period pieces. I love period pieces, be it video games or film. I find that, you know, I'm drawn to games like, let's say the Mafia franchise from that period. Games like A Plague's Tale: Innocence. This one is set in the 1100s. I'm not certain, I don't recall exactly the time period that A Plague Tale: Innocence was set in, but it was still good. You know, it still had that feel, that era of, you know, knights and castles, and where people were deeply rooted and, you know, influenced by religion. I mean, that goes on today without a doubt, but back then, you know, everything was heresy and sorcery and burning witches at the stakes and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. You know, if there was an actual, you know, pandemic, epidemic, outbreak, they'd blame it on the devil. You know, they'd say they did something wrong to offend God, and God has cast down a plague upon our lands and stuff like that. Lots of ignorance and arrogance took place in those days, and I'm not saying I don't believe in a higher power, but it certainly isn't driven by religion. I definitely am not into religion. So, again, today we're playing Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth, released was way back in 2017 for the PC, for the Xbox One, the PS4, Mac, Linux, and even iOS. And now we fast forward to March the 1st, 2023. The Switch got its release, its version. So I'm playing the Switch version today. Thanks again to Daedalic for the Switch key. Greatly appreciated. I started, so that's why we have continue here, but my game completely, I don't know, it seemed like a bug, seemed like somewhat of a crash. It just went to black and it seemed to have gone back in time to the very start. So what I'm going to do to make sure I don't have to contend with that again is start from the beginning, because I wasn't that far in and I do like the game, so I'll just call that strike one, you know what I'm saying? Start a new game, your unsaved progress will be lost. That's fine. That's fine. Do you want to play the tutorial? No, we're gonna just move straight into it. Love the art style. Absolutely love the art style. Some parts got really dark, but I think it's too early to be criticizing. I'll just wait and see.
This should do. How do you feel?
Can't complain. After all, there's a cozy tree in my back.
But I promise, this will be the last fire. After tonight, it won't be trees anymore, but walls and a roof. In Shiring, I will find a job.
What if the bishop wants to hire you for life? To keep his palace in shape, maybe strengthen the town's defences? Plain things, Tom Builder. Just walls and roofs.
There. Took me a lifetime to find some dry ones in this wet. Why didn't we just use your staff? That old thing would have done nicely.
Because that thing is precious. It's not made to burn. And we might be able to sell it. Right, now let's see if this does the trick. Yeah, should be dry enough.
I told you.
All I need is a few good sparks. Got you.
Martha, you want to cut up some turnips? We'll be making soup.
If it helps.
Alfred, you go and look for water.
We could just eat snow.
No, it'll be proper water for my family. You sit, I'll take care of it.
You still haven't answered my question, Tom Builder. What if the bishop offered you a job like they did in Exeter? Something that is beneath your craft, but pays for a lifetime. Easy work.
Well, building something is never easy.
You know what I mean. After Exeter, you said I could create something that matters, something that stands for eternity, or I could die setting up houses and sheds. But what if houses and sheds would feed your family? Would you stay this time, or would you keep on looking?
Well, I'd stay.
I'd be glad to stay.
Would you now? Just promise me you'll think about it.
I need to find some proper water. Here's the thing about me. I believe in being practical. There's no problem with being a dreamer, but a wise man once
Sell
said.
the baby.
Alfred!
I'm joking. Don't listen to me.
A wise man once said that, you work full time on your job and part time on your fortune until you can go full time on your fortune. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in being the starving artist.
No. Why did it have to come down just now?
Especially if your family is depending on you.
Well, we're here now. Guess there's no use complaining.
Let's go get that water.
Too hard for my fist, but my pot should break it.
Then go ahead and break away.
Need something harder, like my pot.
Didn't I? Okay, fine. If that's how you're gonna play it, fine, fine. Please.
Houses and sheds. Oh,
Oh, Jesus, Wayne.
harder, Tom, harder. Walls and roofs. I'd be glad. I should be glad.
Mom, what's keeping you?
Yeah, it should, shouldn't it?
And did you think about what I asked you?
Yeah, I still believe I should take the job.
Dreaming of building a cathedral was foolish. When we get to Shiring, I'll take the job.
Why is a cathedral so special?
Well, you've seen a few. You should know.
Yes, but there are so many already. Why do you have to build another one? Is it because God needs more houses?
May I?
If you must.
Well. Actually, a cathedral isn't so different from any other house. It always starts simple, with some walls.
And on top of that, you put a roof.
Very good. A roof to keep off the rain, and walls to keep up the roof. Together that makes one big, long, but dark room. Like a cave.
Let's put some windows in.
So of course you may want some light coming in.
Windows.
Right. So the people inside can see what they're doing.
I think you forgot something. People can't get in if there are only walls.
Right. That's why we mustn't forget the doors. And not only doors, but a big and impressive one to let in as many people as possible. By now we've carved quite a few holes in our cathedral. Unfortunately, not every building can carry a roof like that and have so many windows.
So what do we do?
Good and solid work. That's what we do. If we don't want our cave to collapse, we have to make everything perfect. Not only strong, but consistent and perfectly even. The walls, the roof, the windows, everything perfectly proportioned.
You shouldn't say big words like proportioned when talking to a child.
What
Why?
does it mean?
It means beauty. Well, it means not only will it keep them dry,
I don't believe in hope, so I'll just go over here.
teach them all. Agnes?
Mama?
This ain't looking too good.
The baby is coming.
But it's not due. Have your waters broken yet?
Soon after we started walking this morning.
You
And
should have told me.
you said nothing?
I'm so tired. I don't believe I can bring it into the world.
Well, look at all the blood.
Children.
Children? Calm down, you two. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Let us help.
Yeah, maybe you could do something. Tell you what, Alfred.
Alfred. Get more water. Take snow if you must and make it warm.
Right.
What can I do?
Build a bigger fire.
Go and collect more wood. Let's have a bigger fire.
Alright.
Let me cover you. Right, what can I do to help?
Stay with me.
The water's warm now.
Put it next to me.
Put your hands in the water. Okay, here's what you're gonna do now, brother. With the warm hands, yeah.
I'm here with you.
I know.
But that just ain't enough, is it?
Is the fire better now?
Can you feel the warmth?
Yes.
Remember when Martha was born and the Lady Isabella acted as midwife?
You were building a chapel. And you asked her to send her maid to fetch the midwife from the village.
Yeah, and she said, that drunken old witch won't let her deliver a litter of wolfhound pups. And she took us to our own chamber. And poor Lord Robert could not go to bed until Martha was born.
But why are you talking about that now? She's bleeding.
It's not long now. Be ready.
I'd say for a year as bad as this one.
Taking her mind off of it, that's what I'm doing. Because I ain't no
Lost
gynecologist.
your work. And then Martha almost got killed by that pig thief. You call that well?
We're going through hell.
I know. But we're still here for each other, aren't we? Holding together as a family. Us builders aren't carved out of measly wood. Never were.
You expect a lump of granite to come falling from my legs?
I wouldn't be surprised. I am proud of you.
I feel so weak.
You'll make it. You're a strong woman. That's why I love you so much.
Two of a kind, eh?
She's losing too much blood.
Yeah, but... Gosh.
I'm sorry that I kept quiet all day. I didn't want anyone to worry. It's coming!
Yeah.
Help me, Tom! It's coming!
I can see it.
Whoa.
It looks horrible.
He's perfect. A perfect boy. You're still bleeding.
Yeah.
It's alright. It will stop soon.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Tom,
Yes?
you make a fine midwife. Did you know that?
Good to know you can still keep a sense of humor after all of that shit.
Do you remember the night I came to you? In your lodge? When you were working on my father's church?
Of course. How could I ever forget?
I never regretted giving myself to you. Never. For one moment.
Good to
Every
know.
time I think of that night, I feel so glad.
Me too.
I hope you build your cathedral.
I thought you were against it.
I was. But I was wrong. You deserve something beautiful. But don't do it for awe. People are scared enough these days. Do it for me. Build a beautiful cathedral. For me.
And there she goes.
Papa, what's wrong with her face?
Agnes! Agnes, wake up!
Agnes has left the building. Yeah, that was a pretty dark prologue. So, this is Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth, released back in 2017 on the PC, PS4, Xbox One, Mac, Linux, iOS, and on March the 1st, 2023, the Switch got its release. This is an interactive novel, point and click style, heavily story driven, narrative driven, no action and so forth, at least I don't think so. But so far it's, slow paced, and if you're into the story based kind of stuff, then this is for you. It's also a period piece, as you can see. I love that kind of stuff. I love those games set in times like these. Thanks to the developer for the Switch key, really appreciate it. Games like A Plague Tale, Innocence, stuff like that. I love games set in that time period. Most period pieces I enjoy. Like I said, Mafia, I love that stuff as well. What you did, you think a cathedral should inspire awe. I selected that because, the choices were either awe or to inspire hope. And there's certain words I'm working on removing from my vocabulary that don't serve me too well, and hope is one of them. So I didn't choose hope, but awe, yeah, I know, I understand, it seems a little bit cocky, but yeah, that's why I chose that one. You told Agnes you'd accept any job offer by the bishop. Now, you had a choice. You could actually go with your dream to build a cathedral, but I like to be practical. And even though it's a video game, and I know that even these games with dialogue choices and options aren't ever gonna give you the exact thing that you would want to say in that situation, because it's still role playing. You're playing the role of somebody else, whether it's an RPG or not. And I believe that, like I said, a wise man once said, you work full time on your job, part time on your fortune until you can go full time on your fortune. And especially if you have, your family to think about. Yeah, your dreams are all good and well. Dreams are good. But another wise quote is the best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up. So yeah, sometimes you have to, do the odd job, step out of your comfort zone, basically do what you have to do for as long as you have to do it until you can do what you want to do for as long as you want to do it. That's the way I see it. So yeah, sometimes you swallow your pride and you put your ego one side and yeah. That's a part of being a man. That's a part of being a leader. You don't always opt for the path of least resistance or pleasure, taking temporary pleasures over long-term benefits. Yeah, sometimes you just got to make the tough choices. So yeah, I told her that I would accept any offer offered by the bishop as opposed to pursuing my dream for building my cathedral. You did your best to support Agnes during childbirth. Thank you very much. I'm glad you guys think so, because I thought I did a sucky job, just telling her stories while she was bleeding to death. Didn't really make me feel like gynecologist and surgeon of the year exactly, but yeah, I'm glad you guys think so. So moving on. Okay, that was a prologue. Now this is book 1, chapter 1, From the Ashes. I can't overstate it. I love the art style.
The year of our Lord 1135 had come to an end. King Henry of England, son of William the Conqueror, had died. It was a time of poverty and death. In their despair, some had come to believe Christ and all his saints had gone to sleep, and that the pillars of the earth themselves had begun to crumble.
Kingsbridge.
Brother Paul, hello.
You just crossed the bridge, right? That'll be a farthing for you and a penny for your horse.
Oh, we're cool.
Monks and villagers don't have to pay a toll.
Sorry, I'm not good at this. I told Brother Paul. It's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
No need to be a dick. Give the man some food.
It is not much, but I can share this with you.
The cloth still smells a bit of the cheese that was wrapped in it. Okay, if I need to take the cloth, I'll take the cloth.
I hope now it will be easier for you to fulfill your duties.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Will you take care of my horse, brother? I've come to see Prior James.
Prior James? That's him the bells are tolling for. Leave the horse here. I'll get it down to the priory later. Fish should go nicely with that cheese.
What? Why are they ringing the bells?
Don't you know? The devil has come to Kingsbridge.
The devil has come to Kingsbridge?
Philip's Bible. You can use Philip's Bible on objects to find out what the Bible tells Philip about them, or use it on people to discuss matters of faith. Got you. This is one heavily religious game, and I expect no less from the time period which it represents. While I'm not a religious man, I do enjoy movies and games based on religion sometimes, even Dante's Inferno. You know, to this day, I still haven't figured out why they call it a comedy. I think they say it's a divine comedy or something like that. I never quite got that. There was nothing really funny about Dante's Inferno, but okay. Maybe I need to read the book. I only watched the anime. I absolutely love the art style. Absolutely. Absolutely. Where am I? You know I do not. Oh! Okay then. Let's go find out about Prior James. Let's just stick to this. Stick to the task at hand. Let's head to the cathedral. I'd say it's age why I like games like these. Although I never played one exactly like this, but slow paced stuff like this I do not mind, and I would say it's age. But then I think about it, there are lots of young cats out there who play games like this as well. So it's just a matter of appreciating a good story, I guess. How do we get to the cathedral? Do we? Servant's gone. Okay. Hold on.
Hello? I'm sure there was someone moving behind a window, but most houses are empty.
Yeah, well, the guy did say the devil came by, right? So, hey, in these paranoid times, that'll make inhabitants flee, right? Townsfolk get all paranoid and whatnot.
When he opened the sixth seal, I looked, and behold, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth. The moon became like blood, and the stars of the sky fell to the earth as the fig tree sheds its winter fruit when shaken by a gale.
Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night,
Nor by the
pestilence
arrow.
that walketh in darkness,
Oh, I thought it was the arrow that flieth
the
by day.
pestilence that rode in on the lightning that struck our cathedral 4 years ago. Did you
Fapton,
not all
thank you
feel
for
its
passing
presence
by.
here ever since? James did, and I did as well. But the Lord says, because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. Our beloved Prior James has served the Lord all his life. He shall be delivered from the darkness, from this dark earth.
Prior James?
Philip.
Francis?
For many years, James has been our prior. After the upcoming election, I vow to lead Kingsbridge Priory with the same steady hand.
You probably killed him.
Amen.
Hey, Abby, what's up? Thanks for passing through.
Philip, we told your brother you'd come to Kingsbridge New Year's Day.
I did not expect to see you here.
I was on my way back to Gloucester and wanted to see you.
A priest working in the world of politics. You must tell us about it, Francis.
Of course.
And his brother a prior of what now?
Politics, religion,
It's been 4 years.
hardly any
after-
difference.
I see. How are things in St. John of the Forest, Philip?
We are happy and healthy. Good affirmation. I am happy, I am healthy, you know? Let's stick with
Our
that.
little cell is happy and healthy.
Happy and healthy. Thanks to your brother, Francis, St. John in the Forest is prospering. His novices are obedient, his monks humble, pious, while our own priory is in such a sorry state.
You know James did the best he could. It was not his fault. Also, they make a remarkable cheese in St. John's. Come by the kitchen later to see us, will you?
Will do.
Brother Cuthbert seemed upset.
Well, we all are. The way James died was disturbing.
We don't need to ask about the devil. Let's just keep it practical, eh?
Disturbing? How did Prior James die?
7 days ago, Brother Remigius found James's room empty. We all looked for him for hours. Then we found his footprints by the bridge and a hole in the ice.
Oh no.
No.
Hmm.
In the small hours of Christmas Day, he must have walked out on the river. We didn't even find his body. The river took him.
Yeah, Abby, you can't trust these
I
holy
will pray
men.
for James. See me when you have time, Philip. I will be in the cathedral.
Maybe a little bit too late for your prayers, brother.
I should go and see how Brother Cuthbert is doing. It's good to see you, Philip. Maybe things will get better after the chapter elects the new prior.
Hopefully. I will come by the kitchen later, Milius.
Okay. What is Francis doing here and where is he?
So what do you think it means?
I don't know. There is no reason
Ask
to
him.
find it us.
He should know.
Then why don't you?
Reprimand for talking loudly. Talk to the novices. No need to be an asshole. Let's keep it cool.
You look like you want to ask me something.
You are Philip of Gwynedd?
Yes, but you can call me Brother Philip.
You see? Told you he wouldn't mind. Yes. Now ask him. How about you ask him?
Agree
I
with.
already asked Brother Andrew.
Yeah, you guys are kind of
That
loud.
doesn't count. He wouldn't answer.
If you promise to lower your voices from now on.
Oh, of course. We promise.
See,
Brother
no
Milius
need to
told
always
us
be a
you know the
dick.
Scripture very well. Could you tell us about God's temple? Brother Andrew wouldn't tell us.
The kingdom of heaven is within, not without, brother.
Cathedral.
That's probably what the guest master was
Each of us is God's temple. Andrew wouldn't tell you.
It would be a sin. Yes.
Each of us is God's temple in the way that he created us.
And what if someone does something to God's temple?
The scripture says, if anyone destroys God's temple, God will destroy him.
Even if he destroys his own temple of God?
So for Prior James, there's no salvation as well.
There's no salvation for self-murder. It was not a suicide. We ain't got no proof it was suicide. You haven't even found a body. Come on. Let's not jump to hasty
James
conclusions.
did not commit suicide.
But no one saw him that night. No one knows.
God knows. God knows what sent him running out onto the ice.
They say the devil was chasing him.
Of course they did.
Say his name.
I have seen brave men run for many reasons. Never have I seen the devil. So we should not make room for him, neither here nor in our hearts. All right?
Yes, Brother Philip.
Thank you, Brother Philip.
You're most welcome, ignorant little novices. Most welcome. Most welcome.
So, again, we're all God's temple. All of us. Because
This priory is so much bigger than our small cell in the
Amazing.
forest.
Amazing. Map of Kingsbridge Priory, 1136. Open the map, inspect later. Let's open the map. So, today we're playing Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth. Originally released in 2017 on the PC, Mac, Linux, PS4, Xbox One, even on iOS. And on March the 1st, fast forward a few years, March the 1st, 2023, the Switch got its release. So this is a Switch version released a few days ago by developer Daedalic and publisher Daedalic Entertainment. Thanks again for the Switch key, much appreciated. Slow-paced, narrative-driven, heavy, story-based, point-and-click, graphic novel, interactive novel style game, but sometimes I do not mind taking the pace down a bit. It can't always be butt-kicking Marines and Warhammer Universe and all that stuff every day. So yeah. Okay, so where are we? Where does it say where I am though? Is there some kind of legend or something I can view? Alright. Let us see. Hold on. You know what? Go back to the map. Where's the map? That's the cloth with the cheese, and that's what is Francis. What is that though? Yes, because I have a terrible sense of direction. So path around the cathedral. Let's check around there. Although I think I should find my way to the kitchen. Let me see what's up. Hey, old timer.
Francis doesn't seem to be here. Maybe someone saw him leaving the cloister.
Right. Let's just talk to this old guy though.
Brother Ronaldus, how are you?
Huh? What?
How are you? Are you well?
Oh, Brother Philip. Yes, I am well. It's just that the dead won't stay in the ground.
What?
That doesn't sound good.
The dead. It's probably those badgers always digging up the graves.
Probably. Perhaps. Or it could be something a whole lot more sinister, but let's not jump to hasty conclusions, shall we? Let's keep it down to earth for now.
My father gave the priory a good deal of land to keep me fed. I won't eat salted fish all day.
Me neither.
Shall we go into the cellar again tonight?
Nothing wrong with some
Brother
saltfish.
Marcus,
Not a thing wrong
you
with some
still have old
saltfish.
Cuthbert's keys?
Indeed I do. I hid them right in the church. Stuffed them in the large crack in the wall.
I could do some crack stuffing myself.
Suspect.
I bet you could.
Suspect. Not certain what you meant by that, but suspect. One of the novices said he hid Cuthbert's key in a crack in the cathedral. Alright. Before we even go investigate that crack, let me see if I can find let's see, hold on a second. Let me see if I can figure out how to get back to the map. Maps, there you go. No maps available. What do you mean no maps available? But I took a map. What do you mean? But I looked at the map. Are you kidding me? How do I get back to the map? Really? You gonna do me like that? Alright. I'm figuring it out. Talk to Francis. I need to talk to Francis first.
Because God created us in His image.
These clones still talking. Hold on.
That's why we can all pray to Him. We don't need to go to church for that. No, we are the temple.
But why a church then? Why cathedrals? Why do we create temples if we are the temple?
You ask
Is it almost arrogant to try and build a greater temple?
you ask interesting questions, but problem with you guys, you guys are just way too deep into religion. You spend way too much time on religion, which is basically just politics. You should pay more attention to spirituality, you know what I'm saying? It's all within, nothing is without. The kitchen, yes, good. Let's go to the kitchen.
Philip.
Brother Milius.
What are you doing? Oh, okay.
Come. Warm yourself by the oven.
Is that Philip? Tell him to warm himself by the oven.
Thank you, Brother Cuthbert.
Hope you got at least one more fish, because I see your bones.
Hard at work, as usual, Milius?
I have to serve salt fish 6 times a week now.
We hear you have fresh fish every day at your cell in the forest.
Every other day, we even have poultry.
Well, I'm pescatarian, so I'll deal with fish.
You have done wonderful work at St. John's, Philip.
Okay.
We, on the other hand, had a weak prior for 13 years. May the Lord rest his soul. What you worked hard for at St. John's is wasted here in the mother house.
After the election, the new prior ought to put things right.
Remedius. Put things right.
Maybe we underestimate him. He would be better than Prior James. How do we know? I don't know. I don't know who the guy is, so.
Maybe we underestimate Remigius.
Yeah, let's keep it civil for now.
To burn all the books and documents in the prior's room.
That sounds suspect.
Including the priory's ledgers.
That sounds suspect.
Regis says James asked for everything to be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
That sounds suspect.
Without the ledgers, the priory's finances will be beyond saving.
Was no one else nominated? Nah, let's ask some more questions here.
Was no one else nominated?
Only Cuthbert.
I refused. I'm too old.
No one else dares to follow in Prior James's footsteps. Not since he began talking to the devil.
What?
One day he started talking to the devil, as if they were standing side by side. He was bargaining with the devil for his soul, whispering about his sins.
His sins?
You know, must have been real rough living in these days. Living in these days of paranoia and religious nonsense, it must have been impossible to live in these days. You know what I'm saying? You look at somebody funny, and you get strung up for being a witch or a sorcerer or some stupid shit like that. What about you? What you gotta say?
Brother Cuthbert.
Ah, we were waiting for you. I hope you brought some of that wonderful cheese you make at St. John's.
I gave it to one of your novices.
Why would you do that?
He said it's not easy doing the Lord's work when you're hungry.
Greedy brother Marcus.
You are too trusting, Philip.
Scammers are everywhere, I guess. Every time period.
Brother Cuthbert, you seem worried.
Prior James was a kind man, but the priory is in a terrible state, Philip.
Philip knows. He was just too kind to say anything.
Yes, I know. I wanted to use my New Year's visit to talk with Prior James about these matters.
We should be rich The priory has much land and collects from many parish churches, but we are in debt. Our novices steal from us, Philip.
Oh. Is that so? And here I was feeling sorry for the bastards.
The novices are stealing?
Yes, someone took my keys. Remigius blames me for losing them. But someone used them to steal food from the cellar, more than once. Today I found something missing again.
Why can't I tell him what I heard?
Let us continue another time, Brother Cuthbert.
No, I'd like to actually tell him. Those two little shits by the professing their love for crack. They you should have helped him out though. Hold on a second. Let's see something.
I shouldn't get others involved before I found the keys. Maybe they're out there after all.
Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Ah, wonderful.
I always put some extra stones on the stove to warm up water. Put one in your pocket, and you'll keep warm.
Oh? Ouch.
Careful, they're hot.
That's right. Don't be Homer Simpson now.
Milliers, why do you keep a beautiful pot like this around?
Oh, it reminds me that we should strive for order and beauty. I started collecting some seeds and nuts because I wanted to start a new garden.
A good idea.
I never got around to collecting more, though. If you find some, let me know.
Alright, talk to Francis. You know, I'd really like to figure out how to get back to this map, because I really don't know where Francis is. I'm just guessing. I kind of thought he may have been in the kitchen, but I was wrong. What's over here? Okay. Cathedral main gate. Hold on a second, because I'm gonna check in the cathedral for that for those keys, but I think I should go to this Francis guy first. You see, I can't really tell where's what. You know, where's an entrance or a door, because... Oh yeah, this, that's right. This, I keep forgetting. They said you can do... But it's not working. Oh yeah, you can do this to figure out where to go. Okay, so there's up there, there's down there, there's... Okay, and those are the ponies, and that's the horrible smell. Stables. Path around the cathedral, the stables. That's the horrible smell he was talking about. That enters the cathedral. No. Okay. Let me go back in the cathedral and see if I can figure out where that crack is that they hid the key. Holy water. Leads up on the roof, but he doesn't want to go up there. Okay, there's something over here. Crypt of Saint Adolphus. Can we go in? Iron gate.
Locked.
Of course. Let me see if there's anywhere else I can go.
Our Father that art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors.
Okay, I'm glad you
Lead
got.
us not into temptation.
You're not done?
Deliver us from evil. Amen. Francis, you look troubled.
You could always read me.
Like a book, little brother.
It's good to see you, Philip. King Henry is dead.
I know. Word reached St. John shortly before I left.
First the king, and now Prior James.
God has a plan.
I know he does, but King Henry's death caused quite a commotion in the world of politics. Dark times are coming. There will be war.
Okay. Ask how you can help. Don't get involved. Let's see what happens if I don't get involved.
I can't get involved in these worldly matters.
You always get involved. Philip, you're right to complain about the state of Kingsbridge.
Francis, I wouldn't even know how to help.
I was sent to look for a messenger of my lord, Earl Robert. Farmers said the messenger was heading for Kingsbridge 2 weeks ago. The knight was carrying a confidential document that might change the course of the conflict. People here trust you. Maybe
Good.
the monks here know something?
The course of the conflict. You mean we get to decide who dies? I will ask around. But if you weren't my brother, I wouldn't get involved.
One more thing. No one can know why we're looking for the knight.
Who knows something about Francis's missing knight? Okay, so I'll go back to asking around. It was somewhere around here that my game crashed. Well, I think it crashed. It just went dark, and yeah, I think that was a bug. So, let's find out some info on this knight. Who can we ask? Let's go back to the kitchen.
It's getting cold.
Maybe you should put
When
a...
will these novices learn to close the door?
Let me talk to the wise old sage.
Brother Cuthbert.
Philip.
Has there been a knight to Kingsbridge recently?
Milius, wasn't there a poor soul found dead before Christmas?
I don't know if he was a knight.
He was put to rest in the cemetery.
The cemetery. That was the right thing to do. I will leave you to your work.
I will leave you to yours.
Maybe, just maybe. He seems to be an idiot, but I'll ask him anyway.
May I have a word with you?
What can I do for you, Brother Philip?
Did you see a knight in Kingsbridge?
You mean, aside from the nobles attending the Christmas service? No, I don't remember any knights visiting us.
Fine, let's go check the cemetery. That guy.
You look like you have something important to do. I'll be here if you need me.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if the knight was the dead guy they found. Maybe the guy in the gravekeeper may know something. The grave digger. No, I think I'm going the wrong way. Hold on a second. Hold on. That's not where the... Yeah, I remember where the graveyard was now. But hold on a second. That is where the grave... The guy was digging the grave. Hold on. No. Maybe not. Maybe this is again my questionable sense of direction. Yeah, that's right. It was. Let's talk to this guy now. The grave digger.
Rotten edges. We used to eat them. Now, they're eating us.
So you mean you're really not going to ask him about it? Probably dug grave. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's talk to these idiots.
We should go to shiring sometime. Heard they have a big-titted harlot there. One that would even do you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Alright, those guys aren't going to be very helpful. Is there anywhere else we can go around here? Boom, boom, boom.
I asked not to be disturbed.
Brother Remigius, I'm sorry I interrupted your service.
You mean Prior James's service?
Quite so. I heard he fell through the ice. Horrible.
Yes. I was the one who found his rosary by the river. Now let me continue my work.
Report Brother Marcus, the key thief. Inquire about a leaf. Damn it, this guy's an asshole. Asking about the night May. Reporting the key. Yeah. The informer thing, no. Alright. Be a snitch or just invest. Okay, I'll ask him about the night. Let's be discreet, okay? Nice and subtle.
Did a knight come to Kingsbridge within the last few weeks?
Of course. Even the bishop and the earl were here for the Christmas service. I held the sermon.
And the week before?
That week I was not here. Andrew Sacrist and I travelled to Shiring to hire cooks and buy food for our guests.
I see.
Should we be a snitch on an asshole like this? Alright, let's see what happens.
Brother Marcus stole Cuthbert's keys.
Brother Marcus. I will deal with him. You were right to report this to me. Theft is something we cannot take lightly.
Yeah, the old guy shouldn't be taking the rap for that anyway. About reporting the key thief, let's see what's gonna happen to them. Let's see what happens.
About the keys that were stolen by Brother Marcus.
I will deal with him. You were right to report this to me.
Okay. Why not? Knowledge is power.
Why would Prior James walk out onto the river at night?
He was chased.
By the devil.
Chased? By whom?
The accuser.
But why would the devil be chasing him?
Better to not get involved in all this. Don't you have your own priory cell to run?
You know, I saw this movie recently called, I think it's called Women Talking, about these ladies that were living, it wasn't as far back as these times, but I don't remember what year or what century it was, but you know, they were being, you know, sexually assaulted by the men in a colony, and it was a religious group, and they kept telling the ladies that because they were drugged first with something like horse tranquilizers or something like that, and so the ladies were being raped, and they when they reported it, they were told that that the devil did it. And I was thinking to myself, back in these days, even in these days, the 1100s, that I can imagine all the unsolved crimes that they just decided to, you know, blame on the devil. The devil made me do it type of bullshit. These must have been some rough times to live in. Alright, so I reported that little guy. I snitched, but I still didn't get enough information about the night. Let's see where else we can go.
Why not? We wouldn't be here if it weren't for the cathedral. It feeds us.
We are people of God. Yet we need to eat too.
We come together here. The pilgrims donate. So do the nobles.
I see. The temple to feed the temple.
Yes.
Okay, let's head out and see if there's, because I think the entire game revolves, well, maybe not the entire game, but maybe this book revolves around Kingsbridge, I think. So I'll just go do some exploring. What's this? Road to Gloucester. Hold on. Road towards the north. Not many travel around this road. That's fine. That's fine. Path less traveled. Good things can come from that. Oh, I've been here before.
Why is this locked?
Well, that probably wouldn't have helped us with the missing knight anyway. Alright, I think that's where I'm coming from. Yeah, I think up here is where I'm actually coming from. The bridge with the horse. Yeah. Oh, there's an old guy. I didn't speak to this guy. Let's see what's going on with you.
Brother Paul?
Philip. Ouch.
Definitely asking about Paul's foot. Okay, fine. Let's be polite. What's up with your foot, old guy?
What's wrong with your foot, Brother Paul?
Oh, just a chilblain. It will ease when the spring comes.
You should have a fire.
It's all right. It's not that cold.
Don't take it lightly. Many will die this winter for lack of food or shelter.
Remigius thinks the Lord is testing us. Only the sinners perish.
No, the poor perish, and those that he has freezing out here.
Don't say anything to Remigius, will you? If he thinks I've been complaining, he'll be displeased.
Yeah, just like a holy man.
Have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
A knight? Oh, yeah. Yes. He was just lying by the road, just a mile away from the priory. He must have fallen from his horse.
Where is he now?
He died. We buried him in the cemetery.
Did he have a name? Did he say anything?
He could not speak. But the look in his eyes told me he was afraid. I held his hand and prayed with him while he died.
Did the knight have anything with him?
There was a letter. I gave it to Prior James. Remigius will probably burn it with the rest of James's papers. James insisted that all his books and documents shall be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
I heard about this. I think that would be unwise.
Sometimes I wonder if it was because of that letter. A few days later, Prior James fell through the ice. Right here. Philip, maybe I brought a curse on Kingsbridge.
How could a letter bring harm?
The word of God brings salvation. But what if the devil took to writing? What then?
Had a letter with him. It's probably in the prior's room. Fine. See? Now we're getting to the bottom of things. As usual, these holy men aren't that holy. To be quite honest with you, I'm not even certain what the word holy really means when I think about some of the people who represent this so-called holiness. But yeah, getting to the bottom of things right now. Figuring things out. Things are piecing together nicely, and clearly Francis was... Well, not Francis. Prevent documentary. The guy who died was no suicide. It was a murder. It was definitely murder. It was definitely murder. I think I should go back to my brother in the cathedral and let him know about the information I got about the knight. I don't know how I'm going to stop the burning, because the guy who's going to burn the stuff is an asshole who has an agenda and some sinister motivations. But let's go talk to the brother in the church first, and then I can see about stopping this burning.
I know you think we shouldn't get involved, but we have to find Earl Robert's messenger. Trust me.
Okay. Okay, it's pretty linear. I have to do it in the order that they suggest, I guess. And it's not much of a suggestion. It's more like an set in stone instructions. Alright. Okay. Where was that? Where did I find that guy? Where did I find that guy? Yeah, that's right. Could do well with a run button right about now, but okay. It's fine. It's cold. It's cold. Hard to move that fast when it's that cold, I guess. And it was over here, I think. Was it? This is the guy who's gonna burn the stuff, right? The asshole. The suspect. Prime suspect number 1.
What is it? Can you not see that I'm working?
I would like to take a look at Prior James's documents.
And why is that, Brother Philip?
Well, our little cell has given much to the Mother House, I would like to ensure that all is accounted for.
So you do not trust us, Philip, is that it?
The state of this priory...
The state of this priory is the concern of the Prior of Kingsbridge.
I still would like to see the prior's documents.
They will be burned tonight.
I heard about that.
It was Prior James's last wish.
Was it though?
Following his request.
But the new prior will be lost without the ledgers and contracts.
After the election, I'll be the new prior.
Of course.
For now, you are not. Only the chapter meeting can decide on these matters.
Of course. Brother Andrew will surely understand why you would go against James's last request.
This guy's up to something. The Sacres must organize a chapter meeting to save Prior James' documents. Okay. Okay. Who do I go to for that now? About the chapter meeting. Ask about it. I don't need to ask you shit about no devil. That's like asking about Santa Claus.
Oh. Talk to Brother Andrew. He will be just as pleased as me to have you around. Now leave.
Quite the asshole. Quite the asshole. But he's up to something. He's definitely up to something. Crooked son of a bitch. Okay, ask Andrew. Okay, who sometimes I get confused. Who the hell is Andrew now? Prevent documents from being burnt. I'm working on it. That's Francis in the church.
You look like you want to say something.
What is it? Prior James had a document I would like to see.
It's probably amongst the things that Remigius is going to burn.
Oh no.
He's in the prior's room. Maybe you can talk him out of it.
Okay, that didn't help.
It was good talking to you, Milius.
Not really.
Good talking to you as well.
See, I don't remember the name of these guys. Andrew. Who's Andrew?
Ah, Philip, it's you.
I'm looking for a document that was given to Prior James.
It's probably in the prior's room then.
Okay.
I have to go.
I'll figure it out.
You know where to find me?
I'll figure it out. I just have not I don't remember these guys by names yet, but it'll happen. Let me just... No, I know the guy in the church is my brother, Francis. I don't know if he's my blood brother, but yeah. I'm gonna figure this out. Coming together slowly but surely.
Philip, have you found something yet?
Not yet. I will see what I can do.
Okay, that's what I thought. What am I missing?
We must take good care of us. And our cathedral.
We must.
Yeah, those guys aren't very helpful. there are any more. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I really don't remember an Andrew. So maybe there's just something I missed. Maybe. No. What's up here? That's the end. Right. Here is the entrance, right? No, I know where that's gonna lead me. Okay. Damn it. I didn't expect to end up back here. What am I missing? Okay, one of the novices said he had got that. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this stuff though? And the prior doesn't want to. Yeah, this is what. What do I do with this? What do I do with that information though?
I should talk to Andrew's sacrist instead.
Yeah,
It's the only way.
but hold on a second, man. How did I get back to that map? I have no idea how to get back to the map. Hold on. Okay. Let me figure this out. Map. No, none of that does it. And when I go here, and I go to okay. Map of yes. This is what I want. How do I know where's Andrew Sacris though? I mean, come on. The sacrist must organize a chapter meeting to say, okay, and where is this Andrew guy though? How am I gonna figure it? There's something I'm missing here. There's something that I'm missing here. There is a yeah, that's what happened the last time. I was just working off autosave, and I had nothing saved here. Anyway, so yeah, where do I find the sacrist guy now? What if I do this and do that?
I should talk to Andrew's sacrist instead. It's the only way.
Yeah, but come on, how do I figure out where this guy is? What am I missing? What am I missing here? There has to be an easier way to figure out. Oh no, it's not you. You're just a bum. I mean, the old guy, the hungry old guy.
Brother Paul, a word?
No, there's no point in asking about the
I have
night.
to leave, Brother Paul.
Take care of yourself. It's getting colder, I think.
Probably the next time I come around to this guy, he's gonna be dead. This game is dark like that. Alright, okay, that's fine. I suspect that there is an easier way to skin this cat, and I just didn't pay attention. I just did not pay attention.
What do we have to ask ourselves?
Interesting.
Can our Saint Adolphus still protect Kingsbridge in these dark times?
He couldn't protect Prior James. Ever since that lightning struck the cathedral, he wasn't the same.
When you take over my position as sacrist, you should implore the bishop to send us a new relic.
I think I'm in the right place.
Sub-prior. The new prior and I will support you in this.
A new relic might also attract more pilgrims.
Philip of Gwynedd, I wanted to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you disturb Brother Remigius' requiem?
Don't be a dick.
I'm afraid the choir is waiting for me.
Stay, brother. There is no reason you shouldn't hear what Philip has to say for himself.
Okay, let's keep it humble.
I beg your forgiveness. I was overwhelmed when I heard Prior James passed.
You should know better. Now, I'm sure at St. John's you're a good prior, but here we adhere to the rules.
You mentioned a new prior. Ask over, Francis. The prior's books must not be burned. Let's get to the point.
We can't allow Prior James's books to be burned.
That, Philip, was Prior James's wish.
How do you know that, though?
This priory is in debt. And without the ledgers and documents, that will never change. Besides, the wisdom in his books is priceless.
It is not up to you to make decisions in this priory, Brother Philip.
Keep it humble.
Do not domineer over those in your charge, but be an example to the flock.
1 Peter chapter 5. You are right. You shall argue your case in front of the brothers in a chapter meeting today. Thank you, Brother Andrew.
A little bit of diplomacy goes a far way.
When I'm done here, I will tell all the monks to come to the chapter house.
Would it help if I went and told some of them?
Feel free to do that. But I insist that the choir finishes practicing before we start. They're already behind schedule.
In order to save Prior James's documents, all brothers need to attend the meeting. Gotcha. Alright. Okay, I guess these assholes don't count as brothers. Time to round up some brothers. I'll head here first.
May I have a word with you?
What can I do for you, Brother Philip?
So aren't these a couple of the brothers you need to No. Okay. Okay.
We'll talk more later. Brother Cuthbert.
Philip.
Let us continue another time, Brother Cuthbert.
Of course.
Sounds like
There
somebody's
was something. He's right.
somebody's scheming.
Now stop it. Concentrate.
There it was again.
You guys gossiping about like some bunch of bitches.
You seem troubled, brother.
They won't. They won't sing. It's Adolphus. There was nothing, believe me. I heard him crying in the crypt.
I think I heard him too.
No, you are mistaken.
It sounded like a whip. Like he was chastising himself. It's the end of days.
Brother Philip, please help me. Prove to them that there is nothing and no one down there.
Really?
When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God I trust. I shall not be afraid. What can flesh do to me?
But Adolphus is not of flesh. Oh God.
No talking. Now we sing.
Are you sure you heard something? Yes, I'm sure.
I know you think we shouldn't get involved,
Calm down.
but we have to find Earl Robert's messenger. Trust me.
Did you not hear?
I believe they have enough to discuss. really believe the devil killed the prior?
Some of the brothers do, and I respect their beliefs. You may never know what happened, and that's that. Now let me get back to my work.
About the chapter meeting.
Oh. Talk to Brother Andrew. He will be just as pleased as me to have you around. Now leave.
You're too kind. Okay, there's nothing more here. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up soon. Pick it up again another day. But I just want to see if I can make a little bit more headway before I wrap. I'd at least like to stop the documents from being burnt. Hold on a second. Hold on. I forgot there's something I can do to get a hint. So here's what we're gonna do. In order to save Prior James' documents, all brothers need to attend the meeting. Right, and I think I went to everybody who I could.
That will not get the chapter meeting started faster.
Yeah, but what will though? I mean, the guys I spoke to the choir. Who else? Who am I missing though? Alright, I'm gonna check with the choir one more time.
I heard it.
I fear the crypt has been locked. Then get the key.
From?
Brother Cuthbert should have it.
Okay, you see, that's the thing now. Brother Cuthbert. I cannot remember these guys by name. Who the hell is Brother Cuthbert? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Perhaps Brother Cuthbert is the guy over here, because there really isn't that many people in this place. Any of you guys got the key? Because I know there's some dark shit going on in this place. I know.
You look like you want to say something. What is it?
No, it's not you. Who is Brother Cuthbert? I mean,
Look
come
like
on.
you have something important to do. I'll be here if you need me.
Ah, Philip, it's you.
No, it's not him either. I need to probably start taking notes.
I will leave you to yours.
Who's Brother Cuthbert? I think I'm navigating this thing the wrong way, because it can't be this difficult. Hold on. Maps. You know, it'd be nice if it said like Brother Cuthbert's room, you know what I'm saying? This doesn't help at all. This does not help at all. Where else? Cuthbert. It's not out here. It is not. It is not. It is not. Ah. I think I'm gonna have to just save where I am and pick this up at another time. It's just that as frustrating as this is becoming, there's something about this game that makes me want to keep going though. I don't know. Maybe that's my inner completionist. Because you aren't Roller Cuthbert, you're just the grave digging guy, right? Right, there's nothing to say to you. Let me check with this asshole one more time.
I asked not to be disturbed.
Yeah, you're not Cuthbert either. There has to be something I'm missing here. I mean, every time I say that, I eventually find some guy who I need to speak to again, but this game does have this very linear feel to it. However, like, you know, you can't, if you don't speak to this guy, do this in this order, that in that order, it doesn't work out. But it's not him either. It's not him either. Damn it. Damn it.
A waste of time.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I am going to do one last thing. Damn, brother, sometimes I wish you'd walk a little faster. But it is the nature of the game, I suppose. You don't exactly see priests running about. Let me talk to these cats one last time. And then I'm going to go to Francis. And he's going to act like he doesn't know me. But hold on.
I fear the crypt has been locked.
And get the key. Brother Cuthbert should have it.
I think I heard it again.
I fear the crypt has been locked.
Okay.
And get the key. Brother Cuthbert should have it.
There it was again. Adolphus.
Philip, have you found something yet?
Adolphus?
Not yet. I will see what I can do.
Silence.
Okay. I was hoping I'd have been able to complete at least an entire chapter. I only got the prologue done, and yeah, I got more stuff to do. I'm thinking there must be somewhere around here that I have not explored yet. Like, where is this guy? Horrible order, right. The horse is getting old. Okay, so I do not know who is this Cuthbert guy, and I do not know where else I have not explored in this tiny place. But who knows? Maybe with a good night's sleep, I get back to it really fresh. Maybe. Maybe I'll figure out what it is I'm not doing. But for now, it's not this old guy. He isn't Cuthbert. Why would he have the key? He's been treated like he was nothing, left out here to freeze to death. So it's not you either, is it?
Ah, Brother Philip.
Have you heard about a knight in Kingsbridge?
A knight? Oh, yeah.
Yes. He was just lying by the road.
Yeah, I heard this
just
before.
a mile away from the priory. He must have fallen from his horse.
Where is he now?
He died. We buried him in the cemetery.
Did he have a name? Did he say anything?
He could not speak. But the look in his eyes told me he was afraid. I held his hand and prayed with him while he died.
Did the knight have anything with him?
There was a letter. I gave it to Prior Jack. Remigius will probably burn it with the rest of James's papers. James insisted that all his books and documents shall be burnt after his death, except for his Bible.
I heard about this. I think that would be unwise.
Sometimes I wonder if it was because of that letter. A few days later, Prior James fell through the ice. Right here. Philip, maybe I brought a curse on Kingsbridge.
For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Have faith in the Lord, Brother Paul. You did well.
Thank you, Philip.
Yeah, so I don't know where this Cuthbert guy is. I'm sure that the next time I give this a shot, I will be surprised as what I missed out, because these things will happen. In one of those, damn, why didn't I think of that moment? But you know, it's not gonna happen right now. I think some of the instructions here are a bit inaccurate though, because they're telling me that I should prevent the documents from being burnt and I have to get some meeting started and I should go to other brothers and round them up for the meeting, but I've gone to every single brother and I can't speak to them about this meeting, so
locked.
Yeah, I guess it's just another thing I'll have to figure out. It's just another thing I'm going to have to figure out. This fixed camera, old school Resident Evil thing is kind of annoying as well, but hey, I guess it's okay. I guess it just requires some figuring out, and I'm sure there's somewhere else around here that I have not explored.
We're talking, now we sing.
Are you sure you heard something? Yes, I'm sure.
It was nothing. Calm down and concentrate.
This is where I would like to go, but yeah.
That will not get the chapter meeting started faster.
Yeah.
I think I heard it again. Adolphus. Adolphus?
Silence.
Alright guys, yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I'll get back to this tomorrow. I'll figure out what exactly it is I've been doing wrong. But hey, the game is good enough to keep me interested even through the times of doubt. When I get lost, can't figure out my ass from my elbow, but I'm still interested. And that usually means that it's a game worthwhile. Let's just, I mean, maybe a little bit soon to actually tell, but I think I think I'm going to play this a little bit more, and I'm going to have a good time with it, because it does seem interesting so far. You know, I'm not a religious person, but I guess good voice acting, good story, you know, compelling narratives will do that to you. It'll drag you in, regardless of the genre or the subject matter. So yeah, Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth, released back in 2017, August the 17th, I believe, or August the 15th, 2017, on the PC, Mac, Xbox One, PS4, iOS, and Linux. Released almost everywhere, actually. And then now, we fast forward to March the 1st, 2023. There's a Switch release. Thanks to Daedalic Entertainment, the publisher and the developer, for the Switch key, much appreciated. I'll get back to this another time. But interesting game, interesting so far. I won't knock it. I'm the kind of person who plays games from all kinds of different genres. There ain't no one game for me, no one genre. You know, you have some cats out there who will get up and, you know, probably purchase an entire console just for one game, for Call of Duty or FIFA or League of Legends or something like that. Not me. I'm an all-rounder. I'll play almost everything and anything, maybe with the exception of a dancing game. Yeah, you won't be seeing me doing any Just Dance anytime soon. Space Channel 5 and such nonsense, but yeah, I'm not too deep into sports games either, but I would also check out Blood Bowl, it being in the Warhammer universe and whatnot. So yeah, not many games are out of bounds. So for me to be checking out something like this, narrative driven, interactive, novel kind of thing, yeah, changes the pace for me sometimes, you know. Sometimes I'll be doing fast paced stuff like Perish. Sometimes I'll be gone off on some Souls like exploring journey, like in Scars Above. And then hey, sometimes you'll see me playing a slow paced game like The Pillars of the Earth. If it's good, it's good. If it's good, it is good. And so far, The Pillars of the Earth seem to be pretty good. So I'll pick this up again, streaming on Trovo and YouTube. I'll soon get my Twitch game in gear and start streaming on Twitch as well. But so far, these two platforms for now. If you ever want to see any of my reviews, VR, indie, whatever, you want to see stuff with the Valkyries of Arcadia, you want to see the combo, you want to see the experiment where the ladies come by the studio and experiment with all kinds of crazy indie games. Beautiful indie games, but some of them are quite crazy. Tomorrow, there should be an episode of the Dojo. 2 against 1, I believe it shall be. Silver Neko and Empress Nile versus myself. Sounds like a slaughter. Which way the slaughter will go? Well, you know, I've been saying a lot of positive things about the Dojo recently, you know, boosting up myself and then ending up getting my butt whooped by these ladies. But we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Sometime between maybe 2-3 p.m. the Dojo Live. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for chilling with me while I play some games. Today this has been The Pillars of the Earth, Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth, the Switch version, released on the 1st of March 2023. So far so good. Got stuck, but hey, that's the nature of games, you know. That's the nature of games, and this ain't no beat 'em up. And pretty much any genre you play, you might get stuck if it's not on a puzzle or some crazy stuff like that. It may be a hard boss fight, who knows. But either way, the nature of video games, they build our persistence, you know, they build character. Thanks again, guys, for watching the Lab Video Game TV Live, because our game is never over.